How's it going, everybody? The Ninja here, and welcome to a different type of video. This isn't going to be a gameplay, or I guess it's kind of like a vlog. So, as of lately, I just want to address something real quick. So, for the past, 4 years, my channel has basically been built on NBA 2K. My highest viewed video is there. I think probably about 80 to 90% of my channel is there. But for the past 2 years, I just haven't played the game. Now, to be fair, the past year, I haven't really uploaded. But, I mean, I also don't really upload anymore, or I didn't, because 2K just wasn't fun. And I look forward to 2K every single year, but it just seems like the same, trap every single year. 2K17 was one of the worst games gameplay wise that I've ever played in my entire life. It was fun because it felt like more of an arcade game, but realistically it wasn't good. 2K18 was just also trash, both my career, my team, everything. The only thing that was good about it was probably my league. And to be honest, 2K14, 15, and 16, my team was one of the funnest game modes I had ever played. And I don't just play sports games, but as of lately, I don't record it. To be honest, I just don't enjoy recording it. Not even kidding, I literally was just recording a 2K game, probably my 5th attempt at recording one, and I quit mid-game because it just wasn't fun. The animations are slow when you're playing online, and it's laggy because of the input delay, and it just makes the game really difficult to play. And if you look, I'm not the only one that's fallen off from uploading it. If you look at the OGs, Cash Nasty, Jester the Laser, all those people, they do not upload gameplay of 2K anymore because it's not fun. Biggest freaking example of this is Chris Smoove. Chris Smoove used to upload nothing but 2K, especially online 2K. I miss his My Team series. Those were the funnest things on the planet. He taught me how to, bro, you good? He taught me how to play my team, and I learned how he would play the game, and I would take my game after that. But he has not uploaded a My Team online game in 2 years, and I don't blame him. Same with Cash Nasty and Jester the Laser and all those, they don't upload it anymore, and I don't blame them. I completely understand. Pack openings aren't fun either. It used to be fun to go open packs, but now it's horrible. Maybe the first 2 weeks it gets a lot of attention, but other than that, it just falls off. And don't even get me started on game purchasing. Bro, VC is ridiculous nowadays. They're not gonna fix anything because that's how they are, and they want to make money, and they really don't care about the consumer product. So I'm not even expecting VC prices to either go down or go away at all. That's another thing. The game is basically just a pay to win at this point. I was trying to start a series just like that Kid Kuda's Curry's Court, but I kid you not, I tried starting that series 4 different times, but every time we did it, I ended up playing God Squad, and the God Squad, it wasn't even fair. I mean, first of all, the input delay is absolutely horrible because you flick to do just a crossover, and 3 seconds later it actually happens, and next thing you know, you're getting dunked on or getting 3-pointers drained in your face, and not by someone who's playing the game correctly, but by someone who just basically takes advantage of the game's faults and just uses that to their advantage, how it used to be baseline cheese, 63 fish cheese, blow by cheese, all that stuff. It just makes the game not fun. And believe me, I've tried to do those cheeses when I'm playing the game to make it more fun, but it just doesn't work because that's another thing about 2K is it's so inconsistent per user. Don't get me wrong, I love playing 2K, just not when it's online, because I play my career probably every single day for sometimes up to 4 hours if I have free time. My career is one of the funnest game modes ever, and honestly, my team is fun too whenever they're solo challenges, but bro, the rewards for solo challenges are the worst rewards ever. Bro, you play 4-minute quarter game, which takes 30 minutes, and you get rewarded 400 MT. And they have so many challenges, I will give them that, but again, the schedule challenges, I was looking forward to that, but then it turns out you have to play, once you get past game 3, you have to play full length games, and you get rewarded 300 and then 300 MT, then 400 MT, then 500, and then you get a free agent card that you can only use 5 times, and then you get 600. It's the dumbest system on the planet, and I don't spend that much money. I think all you guys probably spent about $100 on the game, and I have an all amethyst team, so that's pretty good, right? No, I'll get matched up with an all Ruby team, and I'll get my ass handed to me just because this person knows the faults of the game, and they're keeping up with it, and they're looking on Twitter all the time to see how to take advantage of people, and it's just super frustrating. But yeah, that's the reason I made the transition to Madden, is I feel like Madden is just a lot funner. Their pack odds are better. Their gameplay is so much better online. I will say that much right now. Honestly, their gameplay when you're playing online, it's instant. I know 2K is not going to change anything, and I know they're also not going to listen to me. I have 104 subscribers. I'll probably have 105 by the time the New Year's comes, and no one else will speak out about it. When they will, they won't address it. They do things that kind of blind the community from the actual issues. They introduced neighborhood, but they still haven't fixed their servers. Their servers have actually gotten worse. That's what causes the input delay. The gameplay actually should be really responsive and really quick, but I think around 2K17 it started to slow down, and they're just noticing, hey, since 2K17 we're making so much money that there's no reason to address things like server issues, maintenance issues, and stuff like that. Also, the game is just so freaking inconsistent, man. I was playing my Curry's Court game, and I shot, it was like my second game that I had recorded, and I shot like 12 threes with Steph, and one went in. These weren't like contested fadeaways. No, these were wide open three-pointers. But this guy beat me 72-40 on shooting three-pointers. He was 20 for 29 on three-pointers. Like, he missed 9, and my overall for the entire game, it was 4 for 33. Also, every time they drop a patch, it just completely rechanges the game. Like, people basically have to format a brand new game style after this patch because it just changes everything completely. Bro, you good? Bro, I think that the people upstairs are currently doing the devil's tango, if you know what I mean. And it's things like that where people are just spamming square when they're on-balling you and then they get the steal, and it just makes absolutely no sense. Then it's irritating and it just takes the fun out of the game. Now, I love my career. I think my career this year was a huge step forward compared to last year's my career. Last year's my career was trash. Like, we're always going to admit right now, it's trash. The one thing that sucks about my career, though, is you definitely see the changes that have happened in the patches through my career. Like, I'll figure out a certain game style that I like. I'll figure out certain dribble combos I like, but then the next patch drops and they don't work at all. Like, the most that they've improved in any aspect is now they drop locker codes like every single day, which is pretty cool. Like, I will definitely pick up those locker codes, but it's like, why weren't you doing this years ago when that's all people wanted? When all we wanted were more locker codes? Why weren't you doing it back then? And now when we want actual like gameplay and server maintenance, you drop these locker. It's things like that that just blind people. And I can't even go back and play 2K14, 15, or 16 because they completely disband the servers. Like, honestly, honest to God, if I could go back and play those My Team modes, I would hop on them in an instant because those games were so fun. I like playing my career, and my league's always fun to kind of just tinker with. But like the one that I've always wanted to love, and the one I used to always look forward to, and basically the reason I pre-ordered the game is My Team, and it's not as fun anymore. And to be honest, bro, you good? I think that's stupid, and like I don't understand. Like, why would you do this? So for the past 2 years, they added in the awesome concept where you can create your jerseys and your core and your logo and stuff like that, and it brought out the creativity in the audience. You see the stutter everywhere. But for 2K19, you have to get 425 cards total acquired, also complete a collection, and then a bunch of other things. But those two alone, like, there are silver players going for like 30,000 MT that players can't even afford. There's random people outside, and I don't know who they are, but they think my name is Tanner. My name is not Tanner. I pre-order the game every single year with like the biggest pre-order package. Last year's was $250. Biggest rip-off of my life, no joke. They give you league packs that you will just only get like silvers in, and not the silvers that go for like 30,000. No, the silvers that go for like 1,000, and then you get a pack every single day. And every time I see that on a pre-order package, it's like you get 1 pack per week. It's like, oh great, but then I forget. Oh wait, it's never gonna get updated. And then they had the opportunity to put in one of the most requested game modes like in history, just a draft mode. And then they gave us whatever the hell the draft mode was last year. I would play if you could draft an entire team and if the servers were working. But if you could draft an entire team, that'd be so much fun. Or if you could draft an entire team and play against the CPU for awards that aren't as good as those that you play against the users. But 2K is gonna keep taking our money, and it's not gonna change. That's also because their target demographic is becoming lower and lower and lower and younger and younger. It's now just kids who either dig into their parents' pockets or they use their Christmas money to buy packs and stuff like that. And so they don't realize that it's a marketing maneuver, but it's also BS. They just think, oh, if I do this, then I'll be better. Another thing that's stupid about 2K is like, if you quit an online game, it gives you a warning and then possibly bans you for quitting a game. It's like, bro, maybe if you guys matched me up against a team that was an 81 overall as well and not a 99 with all pink diamonds, then I wouldn't quit. But you know, nothing's ever 2K's fault. It's always our fault, right? I love my I love my career, and I think my league is super fun, but the game mode that I fell in love with, it just isn't what it used to be, and I wish it would change. It's not going to. I'm hoping 2K20, oh my god, 2K20. I'm hoping 2K20 will be a better game than this online, at least, because my career is fun. You don't got to tweak it, and my league is fine. You don't have to add in more modes. I mean, your sim is a little broken, but I mean, other than that, everything is fine except the online servers and the matchmaking, and you just look at your online as a whole too. But yeah, I hope you guys do understand. If I hear that 2K is getting better, I'll try to record another video or something about it, but until right now, the only 2K views you're probably going to get are like rebuilds. And I hope you guys are liking those. I love rebuilding teams. There's a rebuild coming out later this week, so be on the lookout for that. Also, I know this video is going to get like 4 whole views just because it's not a gameplay video, but I just kind of want to address it. But other than that rant, I think I'm just going to leave this video here. I'm the Junior, I'll see you guys next episode. See you guys later.